Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Michelle. I got you, sweetheart. I already wrote you down. Good morning. First, get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. And then, first off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you got room enough to receive. So, good morning, Cousin Nikki. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, dog. Good morning, beautiful. Um, and before I play this song, because we ain't had no Shania Blake lately, today is, and I don't know if you guys seen it, is numbers and love cards. So while I play this song, you guys, if you want a number, throw me a number up there. And I'm accepting those Cabbage Patch love and hugs this morning, sweetheart, because I definitely need them. Thank you so much. Sometimes I have to pick me up off the floor. Remind myself that I am really worth it all. Okay, doll, let me see if I got 60. Just gotta put my crown on straight, look in the mirror and say I'm a bad bitch, powerful and savage, activated goddess. I've been on my bullshit, confident and divine. Damn, my avatar so fine, sexy on the inside. If I want it, it's mine. I hear you sing la da 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 da. La da 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 da, I got bad bitch energy. La da 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 la da da da. La da da da, I got bad bitch energy. Bad bitch, I'm a real bad bitch, cause I got the knowledge. Listen, Abraham Hicks, how we broke bitch. Now I'm cashing my checks, cause I tapped into collective consciousness. And now I'm flying my aura, yellow it shines. Law of attraction feels so alive. Power of now, we save my damn life. Sexy Scorpio, I cleanse my crystals in the moonlight. Okay, let me tell you all my secrets. Let me tell you how the divine connect my third eye. Okay, it's not a number 60 down. I got you, Michelle. I call me, cause it's my reality, and some may think it's not conceited. If you want it, just believe it. Look in the mirror, say these affirmations, she goes and repeat. I'm a bad bitch, powerful and savage, activated goddess. I've been on my bullshit, confident and divine. Damn, my avatar so fine, sexy on the inside. If I want it, it's mine. I hear you sing. Dial, if you hear, you need to pick another number. There's no number 60. Energy might be the remedy we need to embody to heal the century. Find medicine, just traumas projected outwardly, repeating patterns bestowed by our families. But if we heal these things, our ancestors will feel with those that cannot see deep in our history. Let go our pain and give rise to our destinies. Together we'll all see a change in humanity. I'll admit it, I didn't even finish. I could go on and on, this channel isn't infinite. Load the button, hit it. Hey, good morning, Alex. Good morning, beautiful. A Cherokee roots with some type of way. And peyote and a T-Bay. Cactus and stars, these things I can't say. The wisdom's in my womb, up in my legs, and then I say, hey, bad bitch, powerful and savage, activated goddess. I've been on my bullshit, confident and divine. Damn, I got you, Alex. Sexy on the inside. If I want it, it's mine. I hear you sing. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, I got our affirmation for today. It's Friday, so we're getting a self-care card, and then I'm gonna get us a card from the angels and ancestors, and we go. I got numbers and love card. So one more time, dial. If you still here, there's no number 60. Before I get to shuffling cards around and carrying on. So the affirmation this morning, you guys, it says, I always have enough money to take care of both my necessities and luxuries. Yep, that's exactly where the hell I'm trying to get to, you guys. I always have enough money to take care. Absolutely. I always have enough money to take care of both my necessities and my luxuries. And so the funny thing is that I'm accepting that card because even when I feel like I don't, obviously I do. I just came back from Mexico. My bills are paid. And so, yep, we don't feel like sometimes we have enough, but we do. And we make do with what we have. And so I know that there's a necessity for more, but I'm accepting what I have at the moment. And it helps me to have not just my necessities, but also the luxuries that I want in life. Because guess what? Y'all know that car luxury, right? Especially with a car note. That's a luxury. There's public transportation out here. It's a luxury to have a driver's license. That's a luxury. And I know people look at it as a necessity, but it's not a necessity. You don't have to have that. You can get around without having a driver's license or a fucking car. So I know your brain can't process that. You be like, shit, no, I can't. Yeah, you can. But anyways, those are all luxuries. So where you think you don't have enough money for those things you do. Yes, ma'am, I got you, doll. Look at here. Y'all self-care card said kindness, you guys. Look at that. I'm so with this card today. It says, what if being kind to yourself really could change everything? So we're going to go all the way back to, I don't know if you guys read, and I don't even know if I can read the PM post. Let me see if I click on it. I posted this morning. It says, "Good morning, beauties. Sometimes we underestimate ourselves more than the haters around us. You can do whatever you want. You got this." That was what I pinned and posted for you guys this morning, right here, if you can see it, because I just clicked on it. And here it is. Our card for today says kindness, being kind to yourself. It says, what if being kind to yourself really could change everything? We are harder on ourselves than anybody could be. And we don't seem to think so. But the words that we choose to use about ourselves, all kind of stuff. And I'm guilty of that. Because I could be like, oh God, let me get my fat ass up off this couch. We don't really look at that as being any kind of defensive. But guess what? It is. You calling yourself a fat ass. You don't want nobody else calling you fat ass. Why would you call yourself a fat ass? I'm just saying. And I'm telling you this because that's words that I probably use to at myself. So I can't jump in your head, but I'm in my head. And I know what I say to myself. Or when you, that was dumb as hell. Why you do that? Nobody can probably beat me up worse than I could. You could physically probably beat me up, but mentally, this brain of mine, I put the work in. And so I'm trying to be kinder to myself. They said, what if being kinder to yourself could change everything? You know why being kinder to yourself could change everything? You will not allow anything, just any old thing no more. Because you are being kind to yourself. You won't think about or try to process how your feelings are being tied to somebody else. You're going to worry about your feelings because you're going to be kinder to yourself. We beat ourselves up all the time. Me, I ain't the only one. I mean, but I'm learning to be kinder to me. Because guess what? If I'm whooping my own tail and the world whooping my tail, I'm just out here getting my ass whooped. So if I'm kind to me, when those things happen out there, I can comfort me because I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm going to make sure that I'm okay, even when the world ain't out here. That's it. So let's keep going. Ladies and germs. Okay. I'm going to get us a card from the angels and ancestors. And we're going to keep on moving forward today, you guys. Y'all self-care card says be kind to yourself. It didn't even say other people. It said to yourself. What if being kind to yourself? That's so profound, you guys. Y'all don't get it. Because when you sit down and you really analyze your life and you look at how you allow people to treat you and mistreat you and mishandle you and all kind of stuff, the thing is that you allow it. I'm just saying. And when you start creating those boundaries over bullshit, you stop allowing that stuff to happen because you are kinder to yourself. I love me so much that I won't allow people to just run over me and hurt me. That's what it says. I'm kind to myself. Look at there. And in the midst of being kind to yourself, you have to be a warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Be kind to yourself. Be fearless and stand strong. Let's get it. I'm with it this morning. It says warrior. And no, not one person say nothing about them glasses. Because I was thinking it to myself. It says, don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. Don't settle for second best. It says a warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves. Here we go, about ourselves again. You see what it said? A warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be at. Did y'all hear that? A warrior. I'm a goddess warrior. A warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves So that means all of my shortcomings, all of those things, I know myself and do what is needed to be done in order to get where they want to be at. I do whatever I got to do to get where I need to be. And y'all watch me do that. I do whatever I need to do to get where I need to be at. I fight for what I want. Because either you're going to fight for something or you're going to die for nothing. And that's just me. You're going to stand for something or you're going to die for nothing. It says, in this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love. The warrior within, the energy you can call on to protect yourself. Even if you don't think you love yourself, if you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself are in fact acts of fierce love. So they say, hey, sometimes we feel not powerful in a situation, in a relationship. We don't feel like we got enough power, or we got fear that, hey, I ain't gonna be able to move. But they said, guess what? Even in the midst of that situation, if something happens harmful, something dangerous happen, the steps that you take to protect yourself is still fierce love. Even though you don't have the strength to leave this particular situation at the moment that you have to protect yourself, you fiercely love yourself. It says, although the warrior in this card is surrounded by darkness, he is of light. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness head on. We do it all the time. Situations, circumstances come about, whatever the case may be, and we have to face that shit. You have to deal with that shit head on. It ain't even no turning back. Ain't that right, Ms. Dial? You have to deal with death head on. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no, oh, if I turn my head back, they gonna come back. No, it don't work like that. You have to be fearless and stand strong in the midst of everything that you be having going on. And some stuff be heavy. It be heavy. And you're like, what the fuck? But you can do this. Whether you draw strength off of your friends, off of the people that love you, the people that surround you, you can do this. One day at a time, you just keep moving forward. And you may not feel like a warrior, because at some point you start to feel weak, as if you have been depleted of your power. That's not it. You're not depleted. You just been using a whole lot of energy, and it's okay. And you're going to keep on going. Because guess what? You got you. You don't have to worry about if somebody else is carrying you. You got you. So stand and be fearless. Even in the midst of the stuff that we go through. You got this. I'm taking that one this morning because I know I got it regardless. Sometimes it look bleak and I'll be like, what the hell is finna go on and what's happening right now? But guess what? I still got it. I still got it. So look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm 20 minutes almost into this little program, and I'm already ready to give y'all cards. I didn't even talk that long. Ain't I something this morning? I'm proud of myself. Maddie just went to sleep at 5:30 this morning, you guys, so I'm proud of myself. Michelle, You are amazing, Michelle. You um, are diligent and caring and kind. And even though you probably don't see all those attributes in yourself, you are. And so thank you for coming into my life, Alex. Thank you for introducing us. I definitely appreciate your presence and your kindness all the time. Um, Michelle, you are first. And so this is how this gonna work, you guys, because the only person gave me a number was Nikki. So the numbers I will shuffle, I guess. And then you get a power of love card. So Michelle, let's get it. As I shuffle the number cards, we're gonna have to do the hearts again. So when you want me to stop, Alex, I got you too. Put a heart in the comments. Nikki, you are after Michelle, sweetheart. I got you. So Nikki, you are next. Dial, you are after Nikki, and Alex, you are after Dial. Obviously. And the funny thing is that the first time, okay. The first time, now I'm getting ready to talk about Michelle, and I pick a card for her, and okay, your card is this. Perseverance. And the funny thing is that at first, when I think back to when I met Michelle, I think back to a time where I was a little bit more, my head was on straight, but I actually met Michelle when Aji died. Alex brought Michelle with her to the balloon release, and I met Michelle at Aji balloon release. But when I think about her in a more happier setting. I don't take her all the way back to there, but that's where I met her at. And so all is well. And so, Michelle, you got perseverance. It says this card indicates a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and dreams. Because despite your current challenges, you hear that? Despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. You are never given more than you can handle. And you have the strength and the ability to make it through this. It says, so face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. It says, by drawing this card, you are being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience and stability. Since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life. Make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you, and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind, even in the midst of the stuff you go through. Even in the failures, they say, hey, you got to love them failures just as much as you love the good shit, because those failures teach us what not to do. And I commend you, because in the midst of the stuff that be happening, you have learned to try to stay calm. And that is exactly what they're talking about. They said a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life. It says, in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are encouraging you to persevere through your obstacles. Persevere through your obstacles. Ain't that something? Michelle, they say persevere through your obstacles and challenges. Call on heavenly assistance when you need it, and have faith in your ability. Have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. You know what? That's funny that you would say that, Michelle. I'm gonna finish this. It said, with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. It's funny that you would say that about the 30-day questions because I woke up this morning thinking about that. I was going to ask you guys about the 30-day questions. Yeah, basically, she got this. And what they're trying to encourage her and tell her is to, hey, I know that it sometimes it get overwhelming. They said, hey, keep keep a calm mind. And you have been trying to do that. So sometimes cards are just acknowledging the things that you are already doing to let you know, just like Alex said, to keep moving. You got this. And so, see, look at there. And so you got to do another one. So come on with it. Put a heart in the comments when you want me to stop. This is the love card. Okay. The question. Okay, I'm gonna see. Yeah. She said, yep, there it is. So your card is cause and effect. It says, you are aware that the love you create in the thought in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Now, ain't that something? I might want to take that card because that's something. Cause and effect. It says, you are aware that the love that you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. It says, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That's a law of physics in this physical dimension. There's also universal law of cause and effect. The circumstances you are living in at this exact moment are a direct result of all the thoughts that you have created. So the life that you are living right now is the results of the thoughts that you have created. So they're saying that, hey, you in South Carolina because, hey, you had a thought, you moved on that thing, and that is why you are where you are. You moved on it. So you had a thought, you acted on it, and that is why your life, that is why you are where you are right at the moment. Absolutely great. It says thoughts are real. They are made up of energy, color, and density, designed and propelled by your intentions. Okay. It says the universe in turn will perfectly respond to the thought energy you have created. If you desire a life full of love, happiness, and abundance, you must be mindful of your thoughts because you are the director of your destiny. Think of yourself as a magnet, attracting to you what you send out. Holy shit. Wasn't that just deep? Think of yourself as a magnet. So that means whenever somebody piss you off and you have some bold energy, guess what? You're throwing out that bold energy, those bold thoughts, those, you know what I'm saying? And so, boy, damn. What they're saying is we get back what we put out. Okay. It says it is imperative that your thoughts be of high vibration because the energy of judgment and condemnation will find its way back to you. What you sow, you will reap. So make it a daily practice to monitor your thoughts. Let love be your guide. And the funny thing is that we don't all day. We say we do, but a lot of times we don't be minding our thoughts. That's hard. They said even the scared thoughts, Michelle, even when you have these thoughts of intense fear, all of those things manifest energy. When you even start to have doubt, it manifests. So they said the hardest thing for you to do in the process of manifesting is to keep your thoughts where they supposed to be at. Cause and effect. We got to continue to try to mind our thoughts. And even though we be in the midst of stuff and shit be happening back to back, it's easy to get discouraged. He said, it's okay. You're just fine. Shit breaks. Shit happens. You'll be fine. Absolutely. Absolutely, Michelle. And that was what I was thinking this morning. We had did the 30 days. And I think it was right before I left. But there has been 3 months in between the 30 days, right? And so how has your mind developed since you did the 30-day challenge that we did? How, if you read your answers, they're probably different now than what they were before. So how does your mind differ from just 3 months ago? That's a good one, Michelle. I like that, sweetheart. I like that. Look at her doing the work. I like that. Nikki, it's your turn to burn, sweetheart. It's your card. And this is funny because this is always fitting for Nikki. She creative. And she would jump right on here and get the damn creative card. So, Nikki, that's your card because you picked number 3. And you are always creative. It says this card indicates a need to reconnect with your creative side to improve your quality of life and align yourself with source. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to step out of your practical, logical mind and the seriousness of life in order to partake in a lighthearted endeavors that are stimulating and fun. Playful, creative expression is important because it raises your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. So what they said is, and this is funny because I see you, you get excited when it's time to do these little community things and you be thinking about little things for them. They said when you are able to use your creative side playfully like that, like what I just said, when you're able to develop stuff for people that sings to you. You like, hey, because you like to see people have a good time. They said this is a time to immerse yourself in any creative endeavors that lifts your spirits and make you feel good. It might take the form of playing a musical instrument, painting, writing, cooking, jewelry making, decorating, sewing, photograph, photography, landscaping, dancing, or designing. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it brings you joy. So they said you work so hard that sometimes you forget to use that creativity in play. So, even in the midst of everything that you have going on and the stuff that, you like is fucking 24 hours in a day and I feel like I'm running 25. They said, don't forget that you have creativity that you can display in your play. You already do it with your regular life, with the community, but they said, hey, Don't forget about you. You do so much for other people. Good morning, Ma. Don't forget about you. It says, in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are encouraging you to express yourself creatively. It's now time to use your imagination and see the world through the eyes of a child. And that's so funny because you do a lot of times, except for sometimes it gets so serious. They said, don't worry, you got it. It says it's now time to use your imagination to see the world through the eyes of a child for in rediscovering the creativity of your youth, you will rediscover the magic in your life. What did you like to do when you were younger? That's what they saying. What made your heart sing when you were younger? Did you just like to turn the music on and just dance in the middle of the floor? That's absolutely amazing. Because I remember loving to do that. And guess what? I love to do that now. So when you think back of stuff that you used, hey, I might have just loved to go skating. And we feel like we too old, we're going to break a bone, we're going to do something. And even if you don't go skating, maybe you'll just go watch. Because that'll do your heart some good. I'm just saying. Just think of the stuff that just made you, I want to do that when I was a kid. And go do it. Or take your grandkids and go do it. You're more than creative. And so I'm accepting your card because I'm not so creative. I'm not always that person. So I'm accepting your card too. So, Miss Nikki, let's get it, lady. So, you want me to stop shuffling the cards to get your love card dial? You are next. Mom said good morning, Nikki. Something dead in there? We're in the garage, so it's liable to be dead bugs somewhere. I'm just saying. There you go. I see you, beautiful. She said, good morning, Auntie. Nikki, I'm going to just turn the damn card around. How you get the same freaking card from two different decks? Okay, I'm. What the hell? What the hell? This one says, you love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Holy crap. She got the same card from two different decks. Like, if that ain't confirmation, I don't know what to tell you. You saying, watch me. It says the most natural characteristics of a soul is creation. That's the most natural characteristics of your soul. It says, as a spiritual being, you are continually being inspired by the higher self. It says source energy and the spirit world to express yourself in a physical dimension. You are constantly in a mode of creation, even if you're not aware of it. It said thoughts are creations. Thoughts are creations. And thoughts are real. And even though not every single one manifests itself physically, is nevertheless creates your reality. That is why it is so important to keep your thoughts high-minded. Judgment of yourself and others lowers your vibration of love. Did you hear that? It says that judgment of yourself. I don't even care about the others, but it said of yourself lowers your vibration of love. Your thoughts don't belong only to you. Their energy is part of the collective consciousness. Your creative spark may ignite and inspire the soul or mind of another. When you are blocking your creativity, you are not fully expressing your soul. This blockage may manifest in a number of ways, such as a physical pain, anger, depression, anxiety, and isolation. There may also be feelings of living an unfulfilled life. Always remember that you are of God, and God is creative. As a loving, visionary person, you can see the potential for that which has yet to exist in a physical reality. You are able to turn imagination into form. The more you attune yourself to the loving energy of your heart, the more receptive you are to inspire ideals and bring earth closer to heaven. Nikki, I love that for you. And I'm saying that because you are amazing and you have always been creative. And so they said, hey, use that to your advantage. They said, but we need you to vibrate higher. We need you to think higher. We need you to think bigger and bigger than the stuff that you see right in front of you. Because right now you create with the stuff that you can touch. You like, okay, I can get this. But they said, hey, they want you to go bigger because you are bigger than the box that you put yourself in. You are more creative than the box. And they said, hey, we know that you might got physical changes going on and all of these things going on. They said, but if you start to focus on your creativity, all those other things will just fly off to the wayside. And I'm taking that because I need to too. Yep, I got night sweats going on. I got all kind of stuff going on. And I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on Teresa being great. Just me being great. Me being me. And I have to focus on the stuff that's going on. So they say, hey, if there's a tea, if there's something you need, because sometimes we just don't say shit. And so I haven't done anything about it, but I'm definitely going to, because this is what I do, I'm going to research a tea that I can start to drink that can help me out with these night sweats. Something that can help out with this menopause or whatever this frick is going on, so that I can get back to where I need to be at and not focus on that, because I got bigger stuff to focus on. You know? And you do too. I love you so much, sweetheart. They ain't had nothing to say to you but creativity today. They say get that creativity going on, lady. I love it, Nikki. I love that for you. Dow, it's your turn to burn. And Alex, you are after Dow. with my mind, with my mind. That song just popped in my head, you guys. Healing myself. Hey, 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 hey. Say healing myself with my mind. And just in case, because I'm not really sure, but if you are watching today, Crazy Raw Granny, happy Friday to you, sweetheart. Because I know sometimes you watch in the background and you don't say anything, which is absolutely fine. But if you are watching today, I just want you to know that I just thought about you. You just crossed my mind. And so I hope that you are having a wonderful, you had a wonderful week. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And thank you again, even for watching without saying anything. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Okay. So, yeah, here we go. Look at there. Dow, you got relationship change. 56. It says relationship change. It says this card indicates a time when a relationship in your life is going through a period of change. And they don't just sometimes mean relationships like attachments, like, hey, we in a situationship. Sometimes relationships with family members change as well. They said this adjustment is inevitable and necessary for the natural progression of the relationship. So some things have changed. Y'all just had the patriarch of your family to pass, and I understand that. And so some relationships within your family dynamic is going to change. It's a natural progression, and it's going to change. It says, and the wisdom and experience gained will be a great benefit to all involved. It says whether a child is leaving home, a partnership, friendship has ended, a loved one, friend, work colleague, or a neighbor is going through a change. I just said that. You guys just lost the patriarch of your family. Your family dynamic is changing. Dow, this is your card. And so they said within that relationship, things are changing. But allow it to change for the good, because everybody has to process what's going on. It says, know that you and the other person are divinely guided and protected and have the strength to carry out. Woo, bless me. This card can also indicate a positive relationship change, such as a declaration of commitment, for example, a wedding or engagement. It can also indicate the resolution of an ongoing problem or dispute. Some things are going to be solved. Even in the midst of what y'all got going on, they say, hey, you are having, so I don't know if you've seen your card, Dow, it's relationship changes. And it don't mean relationships as far as with a guy. It may mean that. It may mean relationships with your family members. It may mean relationships with coworkers. It's relationship changing. And I am putting this with the fact that you guys have just lost the patriarch of your family. And so the dynamic of the family, when you lose the head of the family, the dynamic of the family seem to change. Even the relationships that sometimes were strong are no longer strong. Sometimes they become severed. All kind of things are going on. And so they're recognizing inside of you that, hey, there are some relationship changes, and some are going to be for the good and the better, and some are going to be because you have to cut some stuff loose. They said, so in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are leading you toward a change in relationship dynamics. During this period of transition, it's important to remember that you grow and evolve. Your relationships grow and evolve too. So if you grow and evolve, the relationships that you put your energy into will grow and evolve too. So be flexible and adaptable and know that all is well. Be flexible and adaptable and know that all is well. We don't have control over other people. And so if you want to continue to have a particular relationship with anybody, with people, with this person, with whoever, then it can't be all about us. When you have a relationship with somebody else, that means that they're involved too. And regardless of what kind of relationship it is, I have a relationship with Nikki. That's my cousin, but I have a relationship with her. I have a relationship with Alex. That's my dog. That's my friend. I have a relationship with her. I have a relationship with Michelle. You get what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is that these relationships, either you can build them or you can break them. But right now, you're in the midst of particular relationships that some need to be built up and some need to be broken. And they say it ended right there. And now, this your love card. So I'm shuffling your love card now. And give me a heart in the comments when you want me to stop the love card. I like that for you. Because guess what? When we lost the matriarch of our family, it severed the relationships with me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying I understand. It severed the family relationship. Y'all got me up. It severed that. When our matriarch passed, it was over. It was a wrap. I ain't talked to them people since. Because she was the glue that was holding shit together, baby. She was the glue holding shit together. And when she was gone, I was like, I'm not fucking with y'all. Nah, figure that out. And I meant that on everything I love. And if you know me, then you know. There it is, dog. It just jumped on out for you. And even in the midst of them telling you that you got to make some relationship changes, they said, hey, learn to be peaceful. Peacefulness. It says you recognize that balance, kindness, and love brings calmness to your soul. Do that make sense? Even in the midst of these relationships, that they're saying that, hey, some of them you got to build and some of them you're going to break. Some of them you're not going to be bothered with. They say even in the midst of them, make sure that you find you some peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love calms you. Let's go there. I'm going to get the peacefulness here. It says, it is a sad irony of life that humans can only appreciate the quality of peaceful existence by experiencing moments of comparative turmoil or conflict. Good morning, Queen. How are you? It says, just as you most value health after an illness, so do you feel most grateful for peace once you've encountered strife? So do you want peace after a big blow up? Or is that what you want to encounter? It says, but discord is something that you can learn to avoid. Lucky is the soul who learns that lesson quickly. Confrontation and conflict are not the energy of spirit. It says confrontation and conflict are not the energy of spirit. Most people in our world are reactors, especially when they are the recipients of any negativity. Oh, do you hear this? Because this is touching my soul. Most people in this world are reactors, especially when they are recipients of negativity. They align more with an eye for an eye than turn the other cheek. Unfortunately, they don't realize that this is the worst possible response they can mount. A punitive reaction instantly forces the brain into survival mode, and hormones and chemicals of self-preservation are released into the body, which attempts to rid itself of the foreign invader who broke through the calm and normal environment. The intensity takes a toll on the mind and the body, eventually bringing about a state of disease. This is why it is imperative that you make a vital part of your daily ritual to return to the state of peaceful bliss and harmony as often as possible. Entering this zone of awareness automatically quiets and resets your brain. If this card often appears in your spread, it would be wise to stick to the meditative schedule daily. So what they're saying, okay, I see you, Michelle. So what they're saying is that you have to learn how to keep yourself calm. Throughout the day, we get challenges throughout our day, which is absolutely fine. But how we respond to those challenges that we get depicts our day a lot of times. If you're upset every time somebody say something, or every time something don't go quite your way, or every time somebody frown their damn face up, if you get upset about that, then guess what? That means that you're not aligned with yourself. Because none of those things should bother you. I told you I can go to the store and somebody, the cashier, she could be just as me. Bless your heart, baby, because I'm not feeling like that. And I'm not going to let somebody pour into me like that because you having a bad day. I want you to have a good day. Hey, you bless your soul, sweetheart. But that take practice. Because I want to be peaceful. I don't want to be upset. I told you my soul don't even like to be upset no more. It seemed like it tried to jump out my damn body. I told you guys that. Whenever I started to get upset, whenever I started to get mad, and maybe I done been mad too much in my damn life, that my soul said, no more of that shit. So when I started to get upset or people started to make me mad, my body reject the whole idea of being pissed the fuck off. I'm telling y'all that. It'd be like my soul starts shaking inside my body. I don't know if y'all know what that feel like, but it ain't fun. My soul starts shaking. So of course I'm gonna choose peace, because I don't like that feeling. I don't like my soul shaking and it feel like it want to exit the fucking premises. But that's your choice. So I choose to stay in a peaceful state, because when I get upset, it throws me all off. And so, what will you choose? It's all up to you. And Alex. She said, I know you sent them to me, because yeah, I did. I was texting them to you every day. Look at her. She been on. Look at Michelle. Alex, it is your turn to burn, beautiful. And this is the last person. I'm gonna pull me a card, you guys, because I had usually been doing that, and so here I go. I'm gonna pull me a card. I'm not exempt from the shit. I told you guys. Shit. I'm not exempt myself. Let's do it. She said, let's do it, girl. Okay. So I do too. I understand, Ms. Dow, I do. This is funny that you would get this card, and I'm gonna tell you what popped in my head. And I know you probably gonna be pissed off because I know I put that post up, Alex, that said check on your big titty friends. But right now, and it's this damn song, and I want to play it for you. But it's this song, and it talk about the third eye opening. But the people in the song, they start out with get as much sun as you possibly can. Here go the environment card, because I'm telling you, this is what popped in my head when you get this card. And I know, I'm sorry, big titty friends. I'm sorry. But they say, hey, put some ice packs or something. But you need the sun. I know. It says this card indicates a time to focus on environmental awareness by educating yourself, and you don't have to educate yourself because you already know what is going on behind the scenes. So behind the scenes, this sun is developing and waking you up even more. It says honor Mother Earth as a living, breathing entity and recognize that we are privileged to be here as her guest. And the funny thing is that what I'm thinking in my head is, and I don't even know, Alex, if you're a flower plant person, but they said they want to see you kind of develop a plant like that from the beginning, like, hey, put so that you can give your love to this. So go buy a plant if you don't already have one or whatever, and they want you to pour love into that plant. You know what I'm saying? They want you to, because now you have to think about that plant. Every couple of days you have to think about watering it or so on and so forth. And so if you don't have this particular thing right now or gardening or something, but I keep getting a plant, get a plant. One. They ain't say you had to have multiple, and it will flourish off your love. That's what the plant will flourish off of your love. Okay? So I'm going to keep going. It says, by drawing this card, you are being encouraged to dig deep and look beyond the surface, to question whether your personal or political beliefs are in the best interest of the planet Earth. A great place to start is by, and they keep telling you about this damn documentary. She said, here it is. She said, I'm just trying to keep one alive. Look at there. Look at there. So the key to keeping it alive, Alex, is love. That's the key, Alex. To keeping it alive is love. It says this card encourages you to recycle and to use environmental friendly products where you can. I know. Because you are always the person that get this damn documentary, Thrive by Visiting. It's called the documentary Thrive by visiting www.thrivemoment.com. I ain't even say the damn documentary because she get this all the time. For some reason, they keep telling her to, hey, I need something, but this the first time they said something about the plant. Like she needs to pour love into a plant. This is the first time she ever got that message, but she's had this message before. It said, perhaps you could explore organic foods or try growing your own fruits and vegetables. Here we go with try growing. There we go. The more aware and self-sufficient you become, the more control you'll have over your health and what you put into your body. By doing your part to raise public awareness and you inspire others to do the same. Now, the funny thing is that even the dandelions, the shit in your grass, and it's so funny because I was talking to my dad one day and I was telling him, I said, hey, Dad, I make tea out of them dandelions or whatever. I go outside, rinse them off, make some tea. I steep me some tea. Hey, Alex. See what I'm saying? And I know that we have these things in our yard. And they said, hey, some of the things that you have, start to look into them things. Because some of those things are going to be helpful to you. It says, in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life. Cycles that are encouraging you to raise environmental awareness. Educate your children and family members as well as your friends. When we realize that we are all in this together, we can make a significant change. By recognizing and appreciating your connection to nature and the animal kingdom, you're already a dog person, and Mother Earth, you align yourself with Source and the essence of your soul. And that's so funny because prior to me getting here, I'm not a big plant person either. I'm not a big plant person, but my mom, so I go outside, I get here. Let me tell you how people rub off on you though. I get here. Like I said, I'm not a plant person. My mom is though. Baby, I go outside. I'm clipping rose bushes. I planted her a whole little garden of gladiolas. And one of these days, I'm going to take y'all out there so that y'all can see, baby. I didn't think I had a green thumb, but the rose bush decided that, bam, she didn't touch me. Here it is. The gladiolas, they stand up here. And they came, and I just planted them since I've been here. So it's only been 3 months. They bloomed out and they big, pretty purple flowers. And I didn't think I had it in me. But I poured love out into it. Because my mom said that she wanted that. And so that was important to me. And out of that, something beautiful came. And so that's the reminder, Alex, that what we pour into could become something so beautiful for us. So that plant you're trying to save it with love, Alex. It's your turn to burn again. Get your love card, babe. All right. Okay. You got kindness. Look at here. Okay. Now that's funny because that seems like it might fit you though, Alex. A fern. Huh. That might fit you. It says you are a humanitarian made of love Look at there. As we're talking about the plant, and this it says kindness. You are a humanitarian, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Okay. Yep. I'm just gonna give you what they said. They said a kind soul. That is part of our human lexicon for a reason. Your gentle heart is a reservoir of kindness, and you give generously to others through encouraging words, smiles, natural concern, and support. By living in a space of kindness, you treat everyone with the utmost respect and tend to put their needs before your own. Because you are so kind, you tend to treat everybody with the utmost respect and put their needs before your own. People love being in your presence because it feels good to be encouraged and accepted. Kindness is demonstrating genuine compassion. It can never be false or forced because it comes from the caring, nurturing center of your being. Kindness expects nothing in return, for it is its own reward. Understand that when you share this energy, it's a ripple effect on every person you come into contact with. So remember also the need to be kind to yourself. Realize that you are always a work in progress. I just talked about this morning about beating ourselves up, about how we talk shit to ourselves and this and this. And they said, hey, even with the display of kindness that you show the world, my hippie, because I swear to God, I still, no matter how long we've been knowing each other, I still look at Alex as a hippie. So obviously, what kind of energy do you get off of hippies, you guys? Fun loving, nonchalant, just they a joy to be around because they don't seem to be so serious. I never know what's on Alex's mind. I've rarely seen her upset. And we've been knowing each other. I'm finna be 50, so I know I've known her over 30 years. And I hardly ever see her upset. And she wears that well. And so, with that being said, they said you display so much kindness for everybody else. Don't forget to be kind to yourself. And that goes back with the plan again. Pour the love that you want to receive into that plan. There we go. The love that you want to receive from others or people, or they said pour that love into that plant and see what you get. I'm accepting your card too because I love it for you. I swear I do. I love that for you. And you are always kind. So, as I said, I am definitely going to give me a card right quick because I'm not exempt from shit. And then I will let you ladies go because it's going to be a fantastic fucking Friday because you have already started out with a blessing for today. You opened up your beautiful eyes. So let's get it. And let's go out here and be fucking great because you guys are. Y'all already rock. Y'all already awesome. So y'all going out here throwing the sauce on people, okay? Because y'all are great. And I appreciate y'all greatness. And look at this shit. Look at this shit. Listen. Domestic harmony. I don't tell y'all what the hell be going on, but domestic harmony, that means harmony at home. I don't tell y'all my business all the time, everything, but this is fitting this morning. Domestic harmony. Okay. It says this card indicates a time of healing your relationship and your home. Absolutely. I'm taking this card this morning. It says, because we've had some issues, some things going on, and that's absolutely fine. See, I ain't stuck in, oh, I don't got shit going on. I have shit going on. Shit be going on at home. I got it. They said, hey, this card, you need some healing right here. I'm going to take that. I love it. This may relate to your troubled relationship with a child. That's Maddie, because I'm finna knock her out. Family member, ex or current partner, house guest, or roommate. It can even relate to problems you have had with an actual house itself. The actual house itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. This card can indicate a time to make a commitment to your present relationship by declaring your love and desire to take things to the next level. It can also reveal a need to commit to your present residence by extending your lease, deciding not to sell, or making the necessary improvements to turn it into the perfect home. Regardless, this card is encouraging you to make a commitment rather than walk away. I understand. Because see, what y'all don't understand is I'm already committed. This is my home. We got a mortgage. I'm not renting. So I'm committed. But I'm committed to fixing things in this home before I move on as well. I'm committed to that too. Because just like with anything, a car or anything, we've been living in this home 10 years. There were some things that needed tending to, and there are a couple of things that need to be tended to before I move on to Arizona, and I will do just that. Because this is my home. And regardless to where I'm going, this is mine. We own this. It says, in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are leading you towards domestic harmony and peace. Remember that there is no such thing as perfect relationships, family, or home. Domestic harmony can only be achieved with effort, compassion, and compromise. By improving your relationship and your home, you want to improve your quality of life. And see, what y'all don't understand is that, hey, I love my mom, but I live here with my mom. That's a challenge within itself. To live here with my mom. That's a challenge. Because we both are used to living different kind of ways now, or whatever the case may be, and everybody is grown and all of these things. But guess what? Our relationship is absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't change this for nothing in the world. The universe puts me exactly where I need to be at when I need to be there. Like I said, I went from Detroit. I own a home there. This is my home as well. I don't live with my mom. We live together because this is both of our home. And so, and then I'm going to make another home somewhere else. But while I'm here in the home in which she resides in all the time, because she ain't moving left. I didn't lived here. I didn't left. I didn't went to Detroit. I done made another home there, and I done came back. I have to learn how to blend into her home again. I understand. I definitely understand. And I'm going to grab me a love card, and I'm going to get off of here and let you ladies go this morning. It was so pleasant to be able to take some of you guys' cards and to see you ladies this morning. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you allowing me to give you guys these readings on Fridays, because you know what? Sometimes some shit is hard to hear. I get it. And we battle with that too. I'm just saying. Sometimes we'll be like, no. But when you sit down and you think to yourself, you be like, shit, yeah, well, maybe. And no, I don't call people all day long so I can figure out their business, because I don't really want to know. I don't want to know my own business if y'all want to know the truth. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. I just told you guys I love my flaws and all. I take ownership of every fucking thing I do, even when I fuck up. I don't have a problem with telling people I'm sorry because guess what? I'm not perfect. Um, and so I take ownership of me. It says you have reached a pivotal place in your spiritual journey. You are able to take full responsibility for all your actions, thoughts, and words in this and other lifetimes. Do you hear them? They say, I take responsibility for all of my shit, and I do. You may now step back and view your experiences objectively, realizing that you are an evolving spiritual being. I sure am. Each day has brought with it a new insight into yourself and the world around you. You do not look back on particular situations as failures. Instead, you view them as valuable feedback, providing information you need in order to learn, understand, and grow. You take ownership of your choices, aware that you are a responsible being and you cannot blame your behavior on others. Everything you experience is a reflection of what is within you, recognizing that what you say can either enlighten or depress. You now speak with a purpose. You choose positive and empowering words, thoughts, and deeds, the cornerstone of a healthy and soulful existence. I thank them so very much for being so kind to me this morning and telling me that, hey, Teresa, we recognize that you have stepped into a zone where you accept ownership not only for the good shit, but for the bad shit, for your failures as well as your successes. You take ownership, and that way you can speak without any kind of judgment. With, hey, I done been there. I done that. I done seen this. I take ownership when I fuck up because I'm not perfect, regardless of what go on. I'm not perfect, and I don't get on here, and I'm not going to ever portray to you guys that I am. Pimps fuck up too. I mess up. And when I do, I'm not afraid to apologize. I'm not afraid to tell people, hey, I gave you some misleading information. I apologize. That was wrong. Whether you accept it or not, that doesn't bother me anymore either. I try to come from a spot of love. I try to keep integrity. I try to stay kind, not just to others, but to myself. I am learning. That's it. At the end of the day, I am learning. And so with that being said, I love you guys so very much. And I take ownership for the stuff that I display even on this page. I take ownership of me. And so it's Friday. It's fantastic. I want you guys to get out there and be a blessing, not just to others, but to yourself. Remember to be kind to yourself over the weekend because you are important. You are the most important person because stuff don't move and shake without you. And yeah, I know we think that, oh, if I die, hey, then that's going to be the end of the road. But the stuff that you need done, it won't move. It won't do anything without you. So go out there and make it great today because you guys are fucking awesome. And I love you so much. I'll see you right here Monday for the card of the day. Have a great day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.